Hey guys, what's going on? ZeroArmada here with the first look gameplay and commentary for Rekoil, a first-person shooter developed by Plastic Piranha and published by 505 Studios. Game is currently released on Steam, go check it out. But really, at its core, you have kind of a basic FPS experience with Rekoil. Something similar to like Counter-Strike 1.6 or Source. Find a server in the server browser, jump in the game, and just have at it. You pick your weapon, your secondary, and your grenade slot item, and you're good to go. You don't have to buy anything, and you just play the game like a simple, stripped-down FPS game. You know, you have all these modern-day shooters like Call of Duty and Black Ops Retribution. Obviously, is a big one on my channel, but you don't have anything like the zombie mode or any of the other kind of extracurricular modes. You just have your basic TDM, S&D type of modes. And at its core, what's driving Rekoil is the esports scene. Really, Rekoil wants to become a big player in the esports industry. They already have their first tournament coming up really soon. More details on that will be announced in the upcoming few weeks. And, I mean, you have your basic FPS experience, like I said, but you also have, at launch, developer tools. So you can actually go ahead and mod the game. You have map tools and all the Unreal Engine tools at your disposal for the game. So they're basically giving the players the tools and everything they need to kind of give their own initiative to the game. A lot of games, kind of, the one problem with Rekoil is the fact that since this is a primitive game and that they're asking people to buy the game, it's gonna die sooner or later without new content because it's just a basic game, and unless it has a huge backing from an esports perspective or unless there's new content, the game's just gonna die. And that's just simple as that because of the fact that it's such a bare-boned type of a game. So giving the developer tools over to the players will allow kind of the same experience as Counter-Strike and CS 1.6, where players can put in their own content and mod the game as they see fit. But aside from that, just kind of going over some of the pros and cons I feel for the game. A couple of things off the bat. First off, from a pros perspective, guns feel nice. I really like how the guns handle in the game. You have a lot of good feedback off of the guns in terms of the recoil and the spread on them. And really, the guns feel heavy and they feel rewarding. So when you actually kill someone, you actually feel really, really satisfied with the kills. So I'm really liking how the gunplay is all around. Kind of a pro and a con. Some of the maps look really, really good, and some of the maps look really bad. And kind of as a con, there's some inconsistency with the graphical direction from what I've seen. You have some great maps, like I said. The models on the actual characters itself look really, really bad, personally. And obviously the gameplay is kind of the driving force of the game. So graphics don't have to be good. They're bearable, they're decent, and they're still acceptable to kind of play in a modern gaming era. But there's some inconsistency, I feel, at least all around the board in some of the graphical issues. The gun models from a first-person view, when you actually have your gun in your hand, I think when you actually scope in, and you'll probably see some gameplay of it, some of the actual iron sights and the actual gun models just look way too big. And I'm kind of really used to some of the skinnier gun models and that kind of an aspect. So that's something else I kind of have a gripe about. That's kind of a more of a personal issue, though, I feel. And then kind of some more pros on simplistic UI. Everything is necessary in terms of what the information is being given to you. There's nothing really that you don't need on the screen being displayed at once. So it's very innovative and it's very helpful and very informative. And then some more cons. Game, even though it's released, it still feels somewhat unstable. A lot of glitches. I had the audio cut out a few times. It had some crashing, had some inconsistent frame rates, and kind of like I said, the weapon models and some of the graphical directions are mostly the other main gripe with the game. But aside from that, the game will evolve, hopefully, and with esports being a driving force, we'll hopefully see a lot more of Rekoil to come. And that's pretty much it for this video, though. That's my first impressions. If you have any other questions or comments, leave them down below. And thanks for watching as always, guys. I really do appreciate it.